folks, all new this morning and only here on 6 News, a Killeen man is still in the hospital. This is after he was almost killed while on his motorcycle in a crash.
Yeah, he says a driver hit him after running a red light, breaking both of his legs. That driver left the scene.
Yeah, Text Today reporter Mike Rogers joins us now. Good morning to you, Mike. You know, we want to know, where do things kind of stand in his pursuit for justice?
Yeah, good morning, Jasmine and Micah. With rods now in both of his broken legs and multiple surgeries later, Simmons says he's lucky to be alive after he was hit by a driver who ran through a red light at the intersection of Stagecoach and Featherline in Killeen. Now, he wants justice and accountability for the person he says left him for dead in the street and left the scene. And we want to warn you, some of the pictures that you're about to see in this story are disturbing.
If all those people that weren't helped me weren't there, I wouldn't have any information to give to the police. And if it was worse, then I could have been gone.
Simmons sits in his hospital bed, now 16 days since he was nearly killed riding his motorcycle after being struck by a driver who he says fled the scene.
My kids are with family and friends, so they can be taken care of. So I'm in the hospital by myself with nobody around because things still need to be done.
Simmons says he was at the intersection of East Stagecoach Road and Featherline Road in Killeen near the Sufco, returning to the barber shop where he works to get money to take his family out to eat. With the green light, he pulled out into the intersection when a driver on Stagecoach ran through a red light and hit him while he was on his motorcycle. Without stopping to check to see if Simmons was dead or alive, he said the driver of the car got into another vehicle and left the scene. The impact broke both of his legs, leaving him immobile from the knees down. Now seeking justice, Simmons says he plans to pursue charges against the driver.
Had you have stayed and made sure I was okay, I probably would have been a little bit more understanding. Things happen, but you left me in the street. I have kids. My youngest child is 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So if it could have been worse.
Says he has the license plate, address, and name of the driver who hit him, as well as the license plate of the car that they fled the scene in. As we mentioned, Simmons says he's left multiple messages with the Killeen Police Department, and as of Friday, hadn't heard back from detectives. I also reached out to the Killeen Police Department and provided them with Simmons' information and information about the crash, but have not heard back from the department, guys.
Wow, Mike, thank you. You know, I've been in that area on Stagecoach and Featherline, and it's, you know, it's one of those intersections where you have to really, really be careful, but we are really praying for a speedy recovery for him. He's a popular barber in Killeen. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I just don't get it. If you hit someone, stay on the scene and make sure they're okay. So definitely a good thing that he is alive, but speedy recovery to him.